Alyssa, you look so peaceful. And I was just commenting that you were in this exact same spot earlier. Let's see if I can zoom in. If the internet will behave with me this time. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to another live post here at the Wildcat Sanctuary. It is Friday. Internet. All right. And if you were on here earlier today, then you would have caught the internet was beating me up a bit, and it seems to be right now, but I'm going to keep my hopes up. I'm going to cross my fingers, and I'm hoping for at least a little bit of a live post so we can connect with each other, say hello, and enjoy the cats, because as you can see, it is a beautiful, beautiful day. Blue sky, and sunshine, which Alyssa. And I might move a bit before I say hello to everyone in the comments. Let's see if this does a little better, Alyssa. Thanks for bearing with me, everyone, as it is a little bit choppy. Hi, Sherry. Hi again. Thanks for joining once again in the afternoon now. Hi, Kelly. Good to see you. Good evening from the Netherlands. Hi, Rita. Hi again, Sherry. Betty, glad you caught alive. It's good to see you. Really bad connection today. I know, Sherry. Hopefully I won't walk around too much. We'll stay parked here for just a moment, and it looks like Alyssa isn't going anywhere. We'll do our best. And as I said, the internet's kicking me while I'm down. Let's see. Alyssa is so gorgeous. She is Betty. This is a newer habitat for Alyssa. She just moved over one habitat from where Nova is now. And I was commenting that this seems to be Alyssa's new spot. Is right here on this corner of the platform. I've consistently been seeing her here. Clearly, this is the best place to catch the sun rays and to get a little suntan, huh, Alyssa? And she's been here all day. And it's been a pretty week so far, and every time I've come out here, she's been right here. Jeannie saying that you lost me already. Hopefully you can still hear me. Let me know in the comments. I hope this is still going. But feedback is always good. And of course, questions as we go about our live. I always like answering all of your questions. But once again, this is Olivia with the Wild in Sandstone, Minnesota. We are for 140 plus wildcats in need, and Alyssa is just one of those 140. Alyssa is actually rescued from Tiger King Park back in 2021 and will now live out the rest of her life here thanks to all of you and your generosity. Marcy, thank you for giving me some that it's going right now, and it's been a bit bumpy. I keep getting the notification too that it's a little bit bumpy. I think we might just chalk it up to the wind. It is a breezy day today. I was talking with one of our volunteers, and she was saying, oh, it might be the wind. And as silly as it sounds, it really might be. It seems like anything can set off the internet here at the Wildcat Sanctuary. But as we always say, being in the middle of nowhere might not benefit the internet, but it benefits the cats, and the proof is in the pudding right in front of us. Chizzy, hello from Denver. Chizzy Judson's actually in Colorado right now, so you're pretty close to him. You're in the same state. Gail, yay, caught alive. Good to have you, Gail. Alyssa is just so peaceful. I almost don't want to be talking. I feel like I'm going to interrupt her cat nap. I see neighbor Nova moving around next door, and of course neighbor Dash. But I think, as I was saying, a scene like this is so picturesque, but it wouldn't be possible without your support. And I know that yesterday and every Thursday, Tammy comes to you all with her Wildcat wrap-ups, which are awesome for you, but also awesome for me to kind of hear from her. And you get up to date on all that is going on at the sanctuary. And she mentioned that we are on our 5th Miracle of Miracle Match right now, which is raising money for a new UTV, and specifically a covered UTV. And that is very important to our team for safety reasons, for many practical reasons. Obviously, we are on 40 acres. We need to get around, our caretakers need to get around efficiently and safely. And so that covered be very, very helpful to our team, and we so appreciate your generosity so far, not just this week, but for the whole of Miracle Match. We still have until April 30th for your gifts to be matched, but this week specifically, we're asking for $18,000 for that new UTV. So I'd encourage you to go check out that live post yesterday from Tammy. She goes into more detail about why we use those for our safety protocol, and I think it's very interesting. I certainly learned something new. I'm on the media team, and obviously we have our animal care team, and there's a lot of crossover, but there's things that I don't know about them and their job, and I'm sure they could say the same for me, so it's always interesting to hear a little bit more about the day in the life of a caretaker. Good day from Sydney, Australia, Stephen. I always enjoy seeing that comment in our comment sections. Jizzy, Olivia, how's the true leader of TWS doing? That's Dash. Well, I'm hoping we can go check in with him. Dash is doing well, and speaking of that Wildcat wrap-up, Tammy did touch on Dash yesterday. If we make it over there, I will circle back around to that comment, Chizzy, and we can talk about Dash a little bit. Thank you for the stars, Rita. Liz saying hello to Alyssa. Hello and good morning from California. Hi, Kathy. Good to have you. Good day from Maria in the Netherlands. More good days. I think it's just so cool. I don't think I'll ever get over it that so many people from all over the world come here to connect with the cats and connect with each other. And I think that's so special. 68 of us right now. Hi, Kathy. But since Alyssa's so peaceful and Nova is giving me eyeballs right now to come say hello, I think we can all cross our collective fingers. Internet, hold on. We're going to go for a walk. So let's see how we do. Because Nova is just too cute to ignore. And I know that she wants to say hi to all of you. And probably Chuff too. Hi, Debbie. Good. Hope Brianna's... Ha! If I take my mic off. Some Chuffs from Nova. Nova. We have a bit of an audience today. I have 2 awesome volunteers behind me right now. And we actually have our first crew day of the season, Nova. Thank you, Nova. But as I was saying, we have our awesome volunteers behind us and our first crew day of the season. So lots of really incredible people volunteering their time here today. And we've been talking about the start of spring, and among all the things, among the greener grass, the rain puddles, the warmer temperatures, I think volunteers on spring to me. Lots of people saying you're pretty, which I couldn't agree more. Gail saying she's flicking her tail. Nova's always on it. Huh, Nova? You are full of chuffs. Angie, if the Cubs have started singing yet, and I'm going to keep walking, Nova, because the internet is not liking us over there. Do you want to follow us, sweet girl? Have the Cubs started singing yet? Haven't been able to be on much this winter, and I feel I missed a ton. Well, thanks for being here, Angie. I'm glad that you could catch up with us here now today. And the Cubs have not started singing yet. Of course, you all will be the first to hear. There you go, Nova. You will be the first to hear when that happens. I am anxiously awaiting, as I know you all are. Let's see, Nova, in these comments. Chuff, Nova. Lots of people sending you chuffs, too. Thank you. You are so chuffy. I think that you might be one of the chuffiest tigers I hear at the Wildcat Sanctuary. Simone, look at one of my favorite cats. Hey, Nova, I love you. That's sweet. Phyllis missed the earlier live. Well, Phyllis, there's nothing really to miss from the earlier live. It was very brief, and we have since deleted it. So this is really the first live of today. Kathy, chuffs to you, Nova, although my spazzy cat does not agree. That is what I'm doing when I'm home. Supernova, Lonnie says. It is Supernova. Super Speedy Nova. Also accurate, Phyllis. She is very speedy. Very chuffy, very speedy. Chizzy, Gino could give the Ukraine Pride singing lessons, and I think he's been trying to. He is right across the way from the Ukraine Pride. They are neighbors, so they see him roaring all the time. And I would imagine that is the equivalent of a singing lesson. Liz mentioning that you remember constant chuffs from Nova's rescue. Yes, and that one video that Judson took when she was still in quarantine And it was the first time Judson had met Nova. He walks right up to her fence, and she appears to be a little nervous, and then all of a sudden she explodes up, and she is just full of chuffs. It is like the most chuffs in one video that I've ever seen. Don't spray me, Nova. I'm complimenting you, girl. I'm not going to get caught on a live post getting sprayed by you. Well, you aren't the only young tiger asking for attention right now. There's also Dasheroo. Dashers. Do you have chuffs to give too? Let's see if I can get this mic off. Are you stalking? Oh, thank you, Dash. A slightly softer, more mellow chuff from Dash. Sandy also remembering when we first got Nova. I know, and she's still a young tiger, but I don't know. That must have been a year and a half ago now, which it's crazy how time flies. And Dash, it's been over 3 years since you arrived at Sanctuary. I just can hardly believe it. To me, these are all still cubs, still the youngins of the Sanctuary. That was a good chuff. Angie, holy smokes, Dash has gotten big. Yeah, that's a good update. Dash is huge. Dash is probably pushing 400 pounds now. He is a big boy, big male tiger, and he'll still do some growing. He's not fully grown at 3 years old. I'd say that he's probably going to fill out until he's about 5. Thor Jr. even is a younger tiger at 5 or 6, and he's probably just now peaking at what he'll be for the rest of his life. But Dash is huge. He finally grew some legs. He's looking a lot more like Dad Marcus to me, a broader nose. Yeah, crazy. Thank you. But since we're over by Dash, and someone mentioned earlier, how's Dash doing? Tammy did mention on her Wildcat wrap-up yesterday that Dash will be seen by our vet next week. This guy is a big boy. He plays hard, and you're going to notice lots of toys in this enclosure. And Dash likes to slam those toys against things, and so we're just going to make sure his nose is a little bit swollen, so we're just going to make sure that all is good there. Otherwise, this boy is healthy, doing well, and as playful as ever. I catch him and Nova running along the fence line all the time together. Big guy, you are just constantly moving, a true young tiger, mellowed out in some ways, but in others not so much. No more stubby legs for Dash. That is correct, Lisa. Yeah, you were kind of short for a minute there. You were. Tammy and I like to joke that he was a Corgi tiger. And I like that joke because I have a Corgi, Dash. So you were a Corgi tiger. Thank you. Thank you. Any more chuffs? Lots of people saying hi to you, Dash. I love how much everyone loves Dash. I love Dash too. Tess also saying, OMG, is that Dash? He's growing. He is growing. He's huge. He really is huge. 400 pounds, Dash. I can hardly believe it. You were practically the size of a potato when you first got here. They are still our babies. I agree, Liz. They are. You act like babies. You do. Thank you, Torben. Stars for your sponsor girl, Nova. You are so awesome, and thank you for sponsoring her and so many other cats here. Can't thank you enough. And I have, if you're looking, or maybe you want to become a sponsor parent, sponsorships are also doubled during Miracle Match. They are matched during Miracle Match. Lots of love for you, Dash. Lots of people sending you chuffs in the comments. I'd like to think that they can feel the energy of your virtual chuffs being sent to them. Let's see what Dash is up to. Usually at this point in the live post, he's looking for somewhere to run off to and show off to all of you. And there he goes. He says, I'm going to stand on top of this rock. And big I am. 111 of you on this live right now. Hello. There he goes on a toy. Oh, Dash. We will go see Nova. 112 of you on a live post. Welcome. This is the Wildcat Sanctuary in Sandstone, Minnesota. We are a rescue and sanctuary to 140 plus wildcats in need. And this chuffy girl is Nova. She is one of our many, many residents here. one of our younger tigers. Oh, that is a great spot, Nova. We'll just sit right here with you. So beautiful. Lonnie, he was a little potato at one time. Angie, any thoughts on Nova and Dash being put on a shared wall? That's a good question. Tammy has touched on this some, so I won't too much. But, of course, we would love companionship for any cat that wants companionship or shows us that they want companionship. And I can say right now that Nova and Dash are doing very well on this shared wall. We'll see what the future holds. But for now, this is working very wonderfully how it is. And I've been loving seeing them exchange chuffs, play along the wall. And we'll see where it goes from there. Is the door/fence still wounded? I'm assuming you're referring to Dash. Nope, all fixed up. It looks like somebody already answered that comment. That's awesome. Tanya, I love seeing all the cats, but Dash is my favorite. I won't tell, Tanya. I won't tell. But Dash is very special to all of us. Hi from California. Alyssa. Nova is so big I can hardly recognize her. Yeah, Jeannie. She came at a very young age too. Not quite as young as Dash, but still very young. So she's done a lot of growing. She is not as big as Dash. She's actually quite a petite tiger in my opinion. Maybe 300 pounds. Yeah, you're kind of a tiny girl, Nova. But you're beautiful. And quite the impressive ruff too. Chizzy, Dash is your second sponsored cat. Bruno was your first. Thank you. I love, love, love hearing from all the sponsor parents. If you sponsor a cat, you can let me know in the comments. You all are so awesome for how you step up for the cats. And I know that the cats feel your love and appreciate you just as much as we do. Nova, you've got your ears against your head. What do you think? What are you smelling? Petite is still beautiful, Alyssa says. Phyllis, I can't believe Nova will be 2 in June. I guess she will be 2 in June. That's a good reminder. Oh my goodness, Nova, you are growing up. Love the kitties from Tennessee, Alicia. Good to have you. East Coast representation. Both are absolutely beautiful. Nova, this is so peaceful. The sun is shining. It's a little breezy. I'm trying to think if there's any other updates for you all. We're going into the weekend. And I'd say there's not really any other updates. I'm going to always refer back to that Wildcat wrap-up. And, of course, working on this 5th Miracle of Miracle Match. But it's been a beautiful week here at the Wildcat Sanctuary. And it's exciting. Spring is in the air. Lots of new things on the horizon. Construction's making progress. And on that note, how quickly time passes, Jeannie. I'm sure you're referring to the Cubs, but that's how I feel right now. Things are moving here. Things are picking up. It is the season. How much does Nova weigh, Chizzy? I do think around 300 pounds. I can't say for sure, but she is significantly smaller than Dash, and I do think that Dash is probably around 400, so we'll just say 300. Truth be told, each cat is extraordinarily beautiful. Not a dud in the bunch. Exactly, Liz. From the smallest Asian leopard cat to our biggest tigers, not a dud in the bunch. I like that. And speaking of Asian leopard cats, Apollo was seen yesterday. We did go live shortly. Little Asian leopard cat Apollo for an intake exam. We're just starting on those intake exams for those little guys since they went through so much prior to coming to Sanctuary. But he did well. So, good news with Apollo. He is healthy, petite, very petite, much smaller than you, Nova, at only 6 pounds. I wish we could see a glimpse from construction during the live, Maria. We will definitely be doing that. We will definitely be showing construction. Right now, I am kept within the confines of where the internet will let me go, but we will be getting updates for sure. Nova projects positive energy on this gray day. Well, that's sweet, Amy. She is a positive girl. If any cat is positive, if I'm going to pin any cat as positive, Nova would be one of them. Did you just say truth be told? Daria, add it to the list. We have a list going of Judson-isms, and I did say truth be told. So we have it recorded here. Don't hold it against me, okay? Oh my goodness. Dash sure lives up to his name as Dash the Destroyer, LOL. Tanya, you are correct. He has never outgrown that, ever. Oh, Angie, that's a great question. Did DJ ever warm up to people? DJ has warmed up to people, and that can be almost 100% attributed to caretaker Katrina. Katrina really, really loves DJ and has spent a lot of time with him. And even I went in to photograph DJ probably a month ago, specifically DJ, and he came right up to me. I was so surprised. He came right up to me. He was rubbing all over me. So sweet, so excited, and just a completely different cat. So lots of dedication from his caretakers, but Katrina in particular has really worked with him, and he has really blossomed into himself. Sandy, where is Judson? Judson is on a much well-deserved and overdue vacation. He's on his spring break, and as you could probably guess, he is fishing. For those that know Judson, he is off in Colorado fishing. Liz mentioning that Katrina is lovely. That's very sweet. We'll get that comment to her. Joanne, this is cool. We have some lions from Ukraine and the UK. The cubs were reunited with their mom recently. They were in the same Polish zoo as your cubs. Wow. Well, that's cool. Yes. So many animals went through Posen Zoo as a kind of way station for those displaced captive wildlife. So very, very cool. And it goes to show how many came together to help those displaced animals. Do any of the big cats have an affinity for flowers? Maybe not flowers, but we do lots of different scents and herbs, and they definitely like pine trees. I think they like anything that has a good smell to it. They definitely have an affinity for anything with a good smell. Olivia, you will get major bonus points when we catch Judson speaking an Olivia-ism. Well, I don't know if I have an Olivia-ism. We'll have to create one. Maybe I'll just start one and see if he picks up on it, and we'll all be in on the secret, but he won't. We'll think about that, Carrie. Lots of comments now. 95 of us on this live. Nova has worn herself out. Just a little bit of downtime before the next burst of energy. Very, very true, Phyllis. Shadow is the landscaper of the sanctuary. Also true. I know, I feel like we need to do like a superlative live post where we just say what everybody is. It would be very funny, I'm sure. Keep going in the comments here. This is a very nice, peaceful backdrop for you all. Oh, Nova, that's nice that you start grooming. Well, everyone, I keep getting the notification popping up that the internet might be getting spotty again. And I always want to end on a good note. I always want to end with a cat. So I think I might wrap up here. But I hope you all have a good weekend. I'm so glad that this finally worked out since this morning was a little bit rough. And I'm excited for the week ahead. So thank you all for being here. Once again, your donations are matched now through April 30th for cats like Nova right in front of you. And we appreciate you all and your generosity. We'll see you next time.